some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make them pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it cause they can't. Make them bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell them one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Make them bounce. Make them bounce. Make them bounce. Make them bounce. Make them bounce.
This is not gonna work. This should look tacky.
Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. And they got paid, now I recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on me. This is really what I don't feel lonely.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit, and I tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the night. He gets to lay up attempts. The shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
Jump ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Curry. Thompson with it. Williams picks him up. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
His shooting motion is so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the ball.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry.
Oh.
Guys.
Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's here's Smart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And so Boston again turning it over.
Golden State ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Boston ball.
So it's Boston now. Tatum down low. And Looney sends it back. And the basket by Tatum.
Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
And here is Curry, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Now here's Smart. Brown outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6.
Great defense by Wiggins. He has the quickness to stay connected and the length to contest the shot.
From deep. On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the three ball is good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Curry. From downtown. From deep. Again, Curry missing. Boston leading by 3.
Something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Thompson in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Smart wide open. He fires. At the elbow, it's Brown. Pass to Horford. Tries again. Outside, Smart. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Puts it up from 12. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Curry. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Some changes here for the Warriors. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
They're quicker off the floor than people think. Tice is a good finisher.
Now Porter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Payton attacking. Williams with the block. outside Tatum. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Warriors, Nemanja Bjelica taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Bjelica.
When you think of Bjelica, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on his team.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Here's White. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston on top, leading by just one. And back in a moment.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
It's taken away by Payton. And here's Poole for 3. From the arc. That shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. They get to take on the Bulls in Chicago after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
And so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know, but I would hope they had a template of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that team. Well, at 6'10", Bjelica is a legit threat inside, looking very comfortable and assured right there.
Pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. On the wing, Brown. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch and shoot jumper.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry looking it over. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 11.
So pure. I mean, there are times when Curry puts it up and you just know what's going on.
And stolen by Wiggins. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting with some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Over in the corner, Brown. It's Williams, high post. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Poke loose. The Warriors lead it. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hands it from downtown.
3 points.
Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Horford, and he uses the glass on the lane.
You better put a body with Horford. I mean, when you don't, he's more than content to torch you like this.
Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Horford, no luck. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Thompson for 3. And Horford pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Smart. Horford with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Brown drives in. Great D that time from Green.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. 5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry way outside. It's been all about Stephen Curry. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trail by 3. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
Still do that.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor, and what incredible performance.
All right.
Walking foul called on Raymond Green. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And yes, it's good. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, you see the confidence building offensively. First it was taking over stretches. Now it's taking over games.
That's his second personal foul.
They set the pick.
First team foul.
Thompson from long range. Smart with the ball. Now Green defending. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Wiggins. Stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Warriors' ball. They lead by 1. Williams with the block.
the amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector.
What?
He doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 20 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Yeah.
Hey, do this in a minute. God damn, this is so weird.
Alright, fans, that was the Celtics Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now, here's Neesmith. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Pritchard's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Here's White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint and this sort of a grind it out game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Team foul.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Tice, no one around him. No good from outside.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course.
Yeah.
With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. From deep three-point range, does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for
1:43 left to play here in the third. At the top of the key, Williams. Outside, White.
Golden State foul.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Derek White.
And both free throws good for White.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got 7 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, hit a little pump fake, and then off to the races. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Boston foul.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
And so he hits both. Boston trailing. Pass to Tice. Drops in the layup for 2. Tice has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Looney sends it back. Swiped it away. 3-on-3. Outside Porter. Back to Poole. The kick out to Porter. The 3. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Count it.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Tice. Outside Williams. Pass to White. 3 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Tie game in Boston. And when we return,
It's the fourth quarter.
and I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's the Warriors' ball. Wiggins from outside. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Celtics trail by 3. Curry wide open. And another 3 for Golden State.
3 points.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Story of that game right here. One sloppy play after another.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. They get it back. Second chance shot. It's up a 3. And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on D. Curry with the rejection.
Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That's tipped. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And your Celtics answer.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40 position from deep. Great clip.
Celtics trailed by 13. And stolen by Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Another three for Golden State.
Curry.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Curry from deep three-point land. And they get it back. Lets the three fly. Al Horford with the rebound.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor. Forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Curry outside.
Stephen
Connects from
Curry.
three-point range.
3 points.
Curry's got 41.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tatum. Over Wiggins. Tatum's shot is off. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Golden State ball. Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's Poole. Out to the right wing. Here's Looney. It's in.
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he
everyone for coming out.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Please get home.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Always on my own, trying to find up a home. Intelligent, adaptable, agile, communicative, informative, creative, and everybody hates it. Imagination colorful when I just entertain it. A poet and a dreamer, I'ma seize the world and take it. Of course there is the bad, I'm really superficial. I ain't called you in 3 months, still I maintain that I miss you. A Gemini with issues, social isolated. I pray that I'ma make it, or at least that I can take it. And like a Gemini, I'm really prone to changes. I'm really indecisive and I really hate it. Picking food or picking clothes, it always make me anxious. But thank God I'm androgynous, cause boys clothes what I stay in. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find out my home. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Always on my own, trying to...
Welcome, everyone, to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Mavericks.
Yeah, and they're going through right now one of those situations that's just difficult to deal with. Doubt begins to really creep in when the losses continue to mount, and then you can have splintering, which doesn't help the situation.
explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic. Here's Young. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And the dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Kicks it out to Collins. The second effort. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Herter. Second chance shot. And easy 2 points on the layup.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all of those expectations. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Over to the left wing. Shot by Collins, no good. Bullock with it, guarded by Hunter. Pass to Brunson. And it's off from 3-point range. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Hunter on the wing. Young way outside. They get a bet. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take the game from either of the 2 meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Hey, Steve, when we get into the later stages of the season, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Kevin, the reason why, there's a lot of mileage on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Bertans, after Gallinari missed from long range. Kleba, no good. In the corner, right with it. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-1 run right now. To the paint. On the wing, Williams. Back to right. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gallinari on the wing. There's three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Now, Kleba following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Back to Williams. Out to Gallinari. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And here's Young from the arc. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense. Fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
And Capella sends it back. They get it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
And he's able to get it back. And there.